round of applause, Ashley Perna.
Hi guys. How's everyone doing? Excellent. I'm gonna just spend the next 5 minutes talking about myself, so have fun with that. For starters, I have really bad anxiety. I mean, when I type R in my phone, it auto-suggests, "You mad?" as the rest of the sentence. I once let a dude call me Eleanor for an entire evening. When I have a panic attack, my Fitbit has started to give me credit for doing extra cardio. I also have a compromised immune system. So the past few months have been, well, like really profitable for my therapist. Because like the symptoms of COVID are shortness of breath, aches and pains, and dry cough. And the symptoms of anxiety and lupus, and treating them with pot, are shortness of breath, aches and pains, and dry cough. So if I had a nickel for every time I've had to shout, "It's cannabis, not COVID," I could have single-handedly funded CERB. Or, like, at least my weed addiction. I gotta say though, lupus and all, I am still way more afraid of the test for COVID than actually getting COVID. Like, have you guys seen those things? They're basically pap smears you administer through the nose. Right? And no! Ideally, I would like my brain to be somewhat less swabbed than my cervix. I have spent the past few months isolating alone, which means that now I'm the asshole who didn't refill the ice cube tray. But it was good because honestly, I went so long without shaving my legs that my razor developed abandonment issues. Seriously, right before we hit phase 3, I walked on it, my bras, and some heels, forming a support group. Another thing about me is that my parents separated when I was a kid. Still, tradition is super important to my family. So my sister and I are both single parents. Which did make dating kind of tricky. I mean, single parents don't have time for shit like Netflix and chill. You know, like, we got a Disney Plus and fuck. Sitters are expensive. Like, it's like foreplay in this economy? I don't think so. And like, that's even if you can get a date. So many women assume I'm straight, which I haven't been since I saw The Princess Bride like 35 years ago. And so many men do the whole, "I don't want to raise someone else's kid" bullshit, which like, relax. I barely let his dad help me raise him, and we have court-mandated 50-50 custody. Trust me, my dude, you and your bed sheets for curtains have nothing to worry about. Yeah. It's really hard to find someone whose idea of foreplay is watching Jeopardy. So I did at one point turn to online dating, and quickly found out that it's only good for disappointing sex. You know the kind, where he jackhammers you for like 38 whole seconds before flopping beside you like a dead fish and asking, "Did you come?" It's like, no, dude, you didn't even give me a chance to fake it. My worst online date was my first one. It was awful. Afterwards, I literally Googled whether or not you have to be Catholic to join a nunnery. Turns out, by the way, you do. So yeah, even God was like, nah. Which was tough because I have a super squishy ego, like most comedians. But I have noticed that some dudes, hashtag not all dudes, but some dudes, have such delicate delicate ones, you know? It's like, screw the wine glass. The international symbol for fragile should just be the image of an old white man the moment someone says, no. Dating as you age is really tricky, eh? You know, like suddenly you have all of these new priorities. You know, it's like, dear Lord, I hope he loads the dishwasher properly. And like, oh God, I hope our fetishes are compatible. And fuck, will our cats get along? I mean, it's a weird time, you guys. You know, first you're watching CBS as an aphrodisiac, and then you're telling them you're into choking and foot stuff, and before you know it, you're mid-coitus dealing with a Charlie horse. Oh, I wish that was a joke. Earlier, I mentioned that I'm not straight. My sexuality could best be described as I am open to being rejected by individuals of all genders and Judeo-Christian gods. But you can call me queer. The first queer woman I dated opened our conversation by saying, "How many men have you fucked?" Which admittedly should have been a red flag, but like, bull that I am, I ran headfirst into that one. And her vagina. As it turned out though, she was looking for a gold star lesbian, and I'm barely a bronze level bi, so I had to return the U-Haul. It was so embarrassing. But honestly, you guys, I have always been absolute garbage with women. I am about as good with women as I am at refilling the fucking ice cube tray. You know, probably because all I do is jackhammer them for like 39 whole seconds before flopping beside them and being like, "Did you come?" Thank you guys, my name's Ashley.
Ashley, everyone, keep it going.